I'm Gary Oetker, and I'm your Lennox business coach. Today's tip is going to focus on the term working capital here. It's going to have a bearing on your company's ability to grow, and it has a bearing on cash flow. First off, I want to define it. If you take a look at your balance sheet, you have an area that's called current assets. This is the things the company owns that are going to be converted to cash within a year. You'll also find a heading called current liabilities. These are the things the company owes and has to be paid within a year as well. The difference between current assets minus current liabilities is called working capital, and it does reflect your ability as a company to grow. Let me give you some guidelines here. If you take that working capital amount and you divide it by your annual sales, or you could use a rolling 12 months worth of sales, it should be about 10 to 15%. As you get below 10%, you will start having cash flow problems. You don't have enough working capital to be able to fund the growth for the company itself. So I find that common, a lack of working capital and cash flow problems. I want to give you an example here then. Let's say I want to go from 1 million in sales to 2 million in sales. And this is primarily residential service and replacement that we're talking about. That tells me at a minimum I need at 1 million 100,000. At 2 million, it tells me I need to be 200,000. So the big question becomes, where do I get the other 100,000 to put into the business? I can fund it, but honestly, the way to do it is the profits that you generate in the business, putting back into the business. And then here becomes my tip of the day. If you've got growth planned, be sure that your profits are that 10% or in excess so that you can fund your working capital needs. And that was my tip for today.